Hi everyone, welcome back. And if it's your first time here, my name is Jennifer. Today I'm going to offer something different, a 45 minutes of half yoga, half Pilates, so yogi lattes. If you have some weights, some light dumbbells at home, you can incorporate them, but you totally don't have to. You can just, move your arms along. But if you don't have weights and you would like to add them, you can use some water bottles, the small ones, or as big as you would like. If you have a resistance band, it will also help, but you don't have to. Maybe for next time. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to start on standing at the top of your mat. Separate your feet hip width apart. Move your shoulders back and away from the ears. Inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Open mat, exhale, hands in prayer. Twice more. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Open mat, exhale. One more time. Breath in, arms up. Open mat, exhale. And seal the lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Release your hands to your sides. Inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Now relax your shoulders. Start to firm your inner thighs. With your exhale, right hand down to your leg. Extend your left arm over your left ear for a side stretch. So take 2 more breaths. Inhale here. Firm your core. As you exhale, keep reaching to your right side. And just notice your hips. Make sure they're staying on top of your heels instead of tilting to the side. Stay here with your exhale to deepen. With your inhale, right hand to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders as you elongate your arms. Exhale, left hand down, right arm over your ear. Once again, notice your lower body. Keep them still as you activate your abductor muscles, your inner thighs. And then when you exhale, continue reaching to your sides. One more full round like this, making sure the shoulders stay aligned, especially the right shoulder. Move it slightly to the back. Inhale, come to center, arms up. Exhale, soften the knees, fold forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, stretch your collarbone to the front. Soften the knees and fold forward to your thighs. Twice more. Halfway lift, inhale, elongate the sides of your neck by moving your shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shimons, always for support, or you can keep them on the ground. Exhale, step your left foot behind you and drop your left knee to the ground. Extend your right leg, inhale, half splits. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. And twice more. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, bend the knees, send your pelvis to the front. Once more. Inhale, extend the leg, tailbone to the back. As you exhale, bend the knee, hands to the floor. 3-legged dog, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Now bend your right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Right knee points straight up to the ceiling. Re-extend the right leg, inhale and close your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog, bring your right foot down. With your inhale, come forward into plank position, drop your knees to the ground. Exhale, come all the way to the floor, untuck your toes behind you. Shalabhasana, inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, lift your chest, lift your legs. Stay here, point your toes to the back of the room, and extend your arms also to the direction of your toes. With your next exhale, tuck your toes onto your mat, hands by your rib cage, bend your elbows. Modified plank, so keep your knees down, lift your hips and shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips high. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, big step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Rise up, inhale, heels down, arms up. Exhale, take it down, fold forward. Uttanasana, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Right foot steps to the back, low lunge, drop your back knee. With your next inhale, extend the legs, flex your left foot. Give the back of the leg a little squeeze. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge, pelvis forward. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, rebend the knee. Once more, inhale, flex your left foot. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge, hands to the floor, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg to the ceiling. Now bend the knee, exhale, open up your hips. Re-extend the leg, inhale, close your hips. Exhale, downward facing dog, left foot comes down. Inhale, come forward into plank. Option to drop the knees. Exhale, halfway down, this time low push-up. Up dog or cobra, inhale, open up your chest. To downward facing dog, exhale, lift. Take a breath in. Again, to the top of your mat, exhale, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale, lift your hips. Fall forward, breath out. Rise up, inhale, arms over your head to lengthen. Exhale, open up, fall forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, navel away from the floor. Exhale, step your left foot behind you, knee to the floor. Only one time. Extend the right leg, inhale, half splits. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. Three-legged dog, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Bend the right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Now we're gonna add on, extend the right leg, close your hips. Step your right foot forward in between the hands, low lunge, drop your back heel down. Reverse warrior, inhale, reach your right hand to the ceiling, open up with your right hip crease. And then exhale, hands to the floor, step it back. Inhale into plank, option to drop the knees. Exhale, low push up. Up dog, inhale, open up your chest. To downward facing dog, breath out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, top of your mat, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale. Fall forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose. Lengthen through your sides as you come up. Exhale, take it down, fall forward, relax your head. Halfway lift, inhale, lift your hips. Right foot steps back. As you exhale, drop your knee to the ground. One time, inhale, half splits, extend your leg. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the ceiling. Bend the left knee, exhale, open up your hips. Re-extend the leg, inhale, close your hips. Step it forward in between the hands, exhale, bring your back heel down. Reverse warrior, inhale, lift your left hand to the ceiling and press it to the back of your mat. Exhale, hands to the floor, step it back. Inhale into plank. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, open your chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. Same thing, take an inhale. Exhale, top of your mat, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Fall forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, mountain pose, tailbone down to the heels. And then exhale, hinge at the hips, fall forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot behind you, knee to the ground. Extend your leg, half splits, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. Three-legged dog, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Bend the right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Re-extend the leg, inhale, close the hips. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands, back heel down. Reverse warrior, inhale, option to lift your right heel. And then exhale, heel down, hands to the floor, step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, open your chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take an inhale. Exhale, step or jump, top of your mat, exhale. Flat back, inhale, long neck, fall forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, arms over your head, lengthen. Exhale, take it down, fall forward again. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Right foot steps behind you, drop your knee. Extend your left leg, inhale, flat, half splits. Exhale, low lunge, rebend. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the ceiling. Now bend the left knee, exhale, open up your hips. Re-extend the leg, inhale, close. Exhale, step it forward. Back heel comes down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift with the hip crease. Option to lift that left heel. Exhale to the ground. Step it back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, low push-up. Inhale, open your chest. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take an inhale, big toes touch. Walk your hands to meet your feet, fall forward. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Fall forward, breath out. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. As you exhale, hands in prayer, twist to your right side, left elbow side of your right knee. Actively press your palms. Look to your right side, maybe up to the ceiling. Okay. So we're just trying to open up the upper body with twisting. Option to stay right here, maybe open up your arms, or you feel pretty energetic, you can take your side crow. Twisting, it's also a great way to start really adding heat into the body. Chair pose, inhale for a breath. Exhale, fall forward, extend your legs. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk your hands top of your mat into high push-up position. Now hold your plank or drop the knees for yogi push-ups. Exhale, elbows bend. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low. High push-up, inhale. Low push-up, exhale. Make sure your hips don't touch the ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Big toes touch at the back of your mat, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Full breath out. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands in prayer, twist to your left, right elbow side of your left knee. Okay, and then explore your depth, your own variation of the twist. Make sure your knees stay aligned the whole time as you're here. Feel your abductor muscles squeezing towards one another like magnets. And then maybe lower the hips. Chair pose, inhale for a breath. Exhale, fall forward, extend the legs. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. Navel away from the floor. Exhale, walk your hands top of your mat into plank. So yogi push-ups, inhale with the option to drop the knees. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale up. Firm the core. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low. High push-up, inhale. Low push-up, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low. Last one, inhale, high. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Seal the lips, inhale. Exhale through your nose. Lift your right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Now exhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. And this is when you incorporate your hand weights if you have them. Okay, now with your inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Okay, relax your shoulders. And now actually bring your hands to your sides, your weights to the sides, and then send your torso slightly forward. Okay, so activate your back leg, bring your lower abdominal in and away from that upper thigh. Then with your next inhale, come all the way up into one-legged Tadasana. Bend the elbows into the shoulder, bend the elbows so your hand weights come by the shoulders, and then exhale, extend your hands to the ceiling. Then slowly bend the elbows, and then slowly bend the right knee, step it back. low lunge with airplane arms. And just like that, slowly come up, one-legged Tadasana as you lift your hands, and then exhale back to low lunge, airplane arms. We're gonna do a few like this. Get very slow movement, as slow as you can, so that you can control your balance. Yeah, so step back, inhale, you come, exhale, step back, inhale, rise up, exhale, step back. When you come up into one-legged Tadasana, press with your heel, and when you step back, press the heel back. You're here for 5, 4, 3. We're gonna meet back on low lunge with airplane arms. This is your last one. Exhale, step it back. Low lunge with airplane arms. From here, you're gonna send your hands in front and then back. Forward and then back. And if this is too much, you can do one arm at a time. So one end in front, one arm back, and then switch sides. You're gonna start to feel the heat on your right leg, on your glute. Breathe. Okay, wherever you are, with both arms or maybe one arm. Make sure your lower abdominal stays away from that upper thigh. Good, and if it starts to get a lot, you can drop your weights. Good, and just do your arms. Deep exhales. Deep inhales. And squeeze your shoulders as you send your arms behind you. You're here for 5. Squeeze your shoulders behind you. Engage your core for 3. We're gonna hold with the arms in front in 2. And 1. Inhale here for another 5 breaths. Deep inhales. Long exhales. 1 more breath. Hands to the floor, exhale, step it back. Yogi push-ups, inhale, option to drop your knees. Exhale, low. Inhale, left. Engage your core, lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Make sure your hips don't touch the ground the whole time you're here. Give me 5 more. Or let's do together 5 more. Last one, to downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in, open mouth, lift your left leg to the ceiling, and then exhale, step the foot forward in between your hands. Low lunge, option to incorporate your hand weights, and then bring your shoulders all the way up, stacking with your hips. Okay, once you find your balance, set your gaze and your torso slightly forward. And then slowly come up. Lift your arms over your head. And then exhale, step it back. Come back up. Slowly back. Press into that left heel as you come up into one-legged Tadasana. Good, and try, instead of swinging your arms behind you when you step back, try to keep your elbows steady and press up with your palms, so you're lifting your weights behind you. Okay, remember at any time you need to release your hand weights, you can do that, or you can lift one arm at a time. Okay, you're here for 5 more counts. We're gonna meet on low lunge with the airplane arms. This is it. Hold it back and hold it here. Now, only your arms in front and then back. Forward and then back. Slowly extend from your core. Exhale. So your chest is slightly moving in front. Exhale, send them back. Lift and slowly back. Lift and send them back. Okay, make sure your back leg is nice and active. If you need less, you can always drop your right knee behind you. Make sure your rib cage are not popping forward. Try to hug them in as you activate your whole core. You're here for 5 more counts. You're here for 3. Good, hold your back leg nice and active. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. With your exhale, hold your arms in front or drop your weight and then send your hands forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, release into the ground, step it back, high plank. Option to drop your knees. Inhale, exhale low, inhale left, exhale low push up. Good, 5 more like that on your own. You can make it easier by dropping the knees. You can make it more challenging by keeping them up. Last one, downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Now bend your right knee. Exhale, open up your hips. Flip your dog, land the ball of the foot behind you. Lift your pelvis and then look straight to the back. Not to the back, not by your feet, but by your hand, the one that you're extending. 3-legged dog, right hand down, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Now with your exhale, knee to the right elbow. Now keep your shoulders on top of your hands, lower your knee to your hand, and then exhale, bring it up. Lower to the hand, exhale up. Lower to the hand, exhale up. Lower to the hand, exhale up. To the hand, and up. One more to the hand, and up. Step it forward, bring your back heel down. Grab your weights, bring your hands to your hips. You're gonna find your warrior 2 legs. Open your arms wide with your palms facing up to the ceiling. And if you have your hand weights, you're gonna do just bicep curls. Okay, you're gonna bend your elbows and then extend. Bend your elbows, extend. You can lift your right heel if you wanna add the legs too. So lift the heel when you bend your elbows. Make sure to firm your back muscles, okay, by keeping the shoulder blades towards one another. Good, and then again, with very mindful movement, instead of swinging your arms, with control, you extend and bend. Extend and bend. You have 5 more. We're gonna meet with the heel lifted, the right heel lifted, and your arms extended. Now very tiny circles with your weight. Circles, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna switch the circles, 2, and switch. Circles for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to the hips, hands to the floor in front. Step it back, high plank, and hold your plank. So now, drop onto the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your right hand to the ceiling for side plank. Take a breath here. You're gonna hold your plank, or with your exhale, bring your right arm under the left. Inhale, extend your right hand high. Exhale, squeeze it under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze it under. If you need to modify, you can drop the left forearm instead. You're here for 5, 4 rounds. Squeeze your legs. Bring your hips off the floor. You got 2. 1 more. Arm under. And then up into side plank. Exhale, low push-up. Modify if need to, up dog. Or downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bend the left knee, exhale, open up your hips, and then flip your dog. Land the ball of the foot the other way, lift your pelvis, relax your head. Fully lift your pelvis, feel the nice length on your psoas muscles. Left hand down, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Keep your shoulders on top of your hands. Lower the knee to the hand. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extend your arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, here, stay. Step it forward, back heel down. Bring your hands, your weights into the hips, and then open your hips to warrior 2. Okay? Then you're gonna open up your arms, and this time we're gonna switch. We're gonna bring your hands in front, and then out. In front, and then out. Lift your heel when you bring your weights in front, and then bring it down, or you can just keep it up. Your choice. Squeeze. When you bring your arms back, hold your ribcage in so that they're not popping forward, so that you're not arching your lower back. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Open, lift your heel. Open, lift your heel. You're 5. You got 4. Okay, if you need less, drop your weights. You have 3, 2, hold it at the top, and now your arms are extended, just little lift. Lift your arms, lift, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to the hips, heels down, hands to the ground, step it back, plank. Okay, now drop onto the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, lift your left hand to the ceiling. Okay, if you need to modify, drop the forearm. Exhale, left arm under the right rib cage. Inhale, extend your hand. Exhale, arm under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, under. Inhale, high. Exhale, under. Inhale, left. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale, up. Exhale, plank or low push-up exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra to downward facing dog exhale. Now take an inhale here. Open mouth. Breath in. Through the nose, exhale. Lift your right leg to the ceiling, inhale. And as you exhale, step it forward in between the hands with the option to grab your weights and then bring them into the chest. You're gonna bring your left knee behind the right leg for Shiva squat. Good? And then you're gonna extend into warrior 3. You're gonna lift your hand weights behind you. And then Shiva squat, lower, and then left behind you. Lower, warrior 3. Lower, and lift. You can keep a soft bend on the standing leg, your right leg, when you step back into warrior 3. You can also do this without your weights. You can keep that left leg floating, the left knee, or you can step your foot on the floor on your right. Okay, 5 more. If you don't have your weights, you can bring your hands in prayer. For 3, for 2, warrior 3, hold it here for 3, hold your breath for 2, don't hold your breath, your balance. Exhale, hands to the floor. Drop your back knee, half splits. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend the leg, half splits. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale, extend your leg. And then exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back. Either downward facing dog or take a vinyasa. Lift your left leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward in between your hands with the option to grab your weights. Bring your weights to your chest. And then bring your right knee behind the left leg for Shiva squat. And then warrior 3. Shiva squat. Warrior 3. Shiva squat. Exhale back. Squat down. Exhale back. Hands in prayer if you don't have your weights. And then Shiva squat. Good. You can make it challenging by keeping your right knee floating so you're not touching the floor. Or it's okay. Step it back when you do your Shiva squat. When you extend your right leg behind you for warrior 3, lift your heel high as you squeeze your glutes. You're here for 5 more rounds. Last one. Low lunge, exhale, or warrior 3, warrior 3. You can keep your hands on the floor if you wanna modify. And then as you exhale, step it back, low lunge, knee to the floor. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend, tailbone to the back. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the knee. Hands to the floor, step it back. Downward facing dog. Or take a vinyasa. Or take child's pose. 5 rounds of breath. All right. If you are ready, come into a tabletop position. So I have a couple of options. You can bring your dumbbells on the back of your right leg, and if you have a heavy weight, this will be also great, okay? If you don't have neither, you can find a resistant band, good, and then bring them all the way above your knee. Good, and once you're ready, find your tabletop position from your core, and then extend your right leg behind you. Good, so you're gonna point your toes, and then tap your mat and lift. Tap and lift. You're gonna be here for a while. I actually don't have a clock near me, but I'm just gonna feel it in my body. Hopefully you can stay with me, yeah? So when you kick your leg up to the ceiling, make sure that your core is nice and tight. Good, you're not arching your back. So actively press your hands into the floor. Firm your lower abdominal. You have 5 more rounds here, and we're gonna hold it all the way up. In 3, in 2, lift your leg, and then little pulses. Lift your heel, up, 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 point your toes, lift, lift, and squeeze your glute for 10, 8, 6, keep your gaze at the top of your mat, 4, little pulses, and lift for 2, 1, release. So actually bring your knee down to the floor, and this time you're gonna extend your knee out to the side, and then bring your knee in, and out, in, lift. Now same here, when you lift your knee out to the side, make sure your left hip stays intact. It stays very strong on top of your left knee, so these hips are not swinging. You're using your core, you're using your glutes. You're here for 5 more rounds. Breathe. 3, 2. We're gonna hold at the top and then little pauses. Up, up, up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Child's pose. All right, come back to your tabletop. You have the other side. So I'm just gonna turn my mat. I'm gonna turn around so that I can face you. Okay, but you're still on your tabletop. Now, extend your left leg behind you and then lift your leg. Point your toes and then tap your mat, lift your heel. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. So a couple of things for you to notice here. Your left quadricep and your left hip crease is facing to your mat. Okay, it's not opening to the left side. When you lift your heel, squeeze your glute. Squeeze as you lift. Now notice your rib cage. Make sure they're hugging in. They're not pointing or facing towards your mat. I mean, they are facing, but they're not sticking out. We're gonna hold up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and little pauses. Up. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold your core nice and firm. Lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. And right away, firm your core. Extend your knee out to the side and in. And in. Out and in. Again, make sure your right hip stays on top instead of swinging. Use your obliques as you open your leg to the side. Open and bring it in. Open and bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2. When I hold at the top and little pauses. Up, up, up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Send it back. Now you're gonna keep your strap if you have it, and then come on your back. Come yourself all the way into your back. Now in yoga we do bridge pose, right? Where it's more of a back bend, where you lift your whole spine. But here you're only gonna lift your hips. Good. So keep your feet flat on the ground, and then hips up and lower, up and lower. Good. And if you have if you have your resistant band, make sure that your knees are not moving in. You are gonna feel some resistance as you press your knees slightly out. Good. And when you lift your hips, you're gonna squeeze your glutes. Feel your heels pressing into the ground. You're here for 5. And we're gonna meet at the top in 3, 2. Hold it at the top, squeeze your glutes. Now firm the right leg, lift your left leg up. So as you lift, you're extending your leg, but it's still in line with your right hip. Now lower your hips and up. Lower your hips and up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Firm your core. Remember, it's not a back bend. Okay, you're pressing with your right heel as you lift your glutes. Try to keep your left leg nice and lifted. You're here for 5. We're gonna meet at the top in 4, 3, 2. Hold at the top. And now bend the knee, extend. Bend the knee, extend. Bend into the chest, extend. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Firm your core. You're almost out of here. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way down. Okay, bring your knees together, feet out to the sides. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Again, bring your feet flat onto the ground. Heels down, hips up and lower. Up and lower. Up. Squeeze your glutes when you come on the top. You can place your hands right where you need them, either on the ground, but make sure you're not using your hands to lift your hips. So maybe just bend your elbows with your fingers pointing up. We're gonna meet with the hips at the top on 3, 2, hold it at the top. Now extend your right leg, lower your hips and lift. Lower and press. Lower, press, lower and lift. We're gonna meet at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Now bend the right knee to your chest and then extend. Bend the knee, extend. Bend the knee, extend. Bring it into your chest. And as you extend, point your toes. Bend, point your toes. You're almost done. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Bring your knees together, feet out to the sides. Or extend the legs, give yourself a full body stretch. Inhale. Open mouth. All right. So last thing, you're gonna bring your resistant band between your feet. Good, so you're gonna press with the outer edges of the feet. So tabletop the legs. Good, now keep your right knee bent, extend your left leg in front, bring your hands back behind your head, and then lift your shoulders off the ground, and then switch. Press out, and then switch sides. You can even bring your hands to the front so that your shoulders are off the ground. Extend, and switch. Extend and switch. Extend, make a lot of resistance. The foot that stays at the top is gonna stay very active so that it continues on tabletop. You're here for 5 more counts. We're gonna hold your shoulders up away from the shoulders away from the floor, and then on your next one, bring your knees in, release your strap, but keep your legs lifted, and then lower your right leg, right hand to the left leg, bring it in, and switch. So you're crossing. Mindful movement. You want to make sure that your core, your lower abdominal, stays very glued into the ground, especially when you lower your leg. Try to bring your shoulders away from the floor as much as you can. Ten more seconds. And then on your last round, we're gonna meet at the top with both legs together and then shoulders at the center, still away from the floor. For 3, 2, bring both legs together at the top and just lift your shoulders. Tap your toes, tap your toes. This is it. Lift, lift, lower abdominal back to your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Give yourself a full body stretch. Point your toes, inhale. Open mouth. And then come onto your belly. You're gonna come onto your belly, bring your forearms into the ground. Press the elbows into the floor. And then keep your gaze at the top of your mat. Okay. Come on your back again for figure 4. So bring your right ankle on top of your left leg. Interlace the fingers in the back of the left knee and bring your knee into your chest. And then switch sides. Left ankle on top, interlace your fingers on the back of your right leg. Okay, when you're ready, rock into a seated position. So your legs are going to be extended for Paschimottanasana. Externally rotate your hips. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, fold forward. You can hold onto the outer edges of your feet or maybe grab your resistant band if you have it. And then bend your elbows. Relax your head. Then come back to center. Find a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Then bring your arms over your head. Inhale. Take a side stretch. Right hand down, left arm over the ear. And then switch sides. Left hand down, right arm up. Exhale. Stretch it to the other side. Again, come back to center. Right hand down, left arm up. And then exhale. Switch it. One more time to the other side. On your last one, come to center, arms over your head. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more time, inhale, arms up to the ceiling, deep breath. Through the mouth, exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you.